Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Rebels offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. In the red area, it's Sanders. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Nittany Lions offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. He'll hand it off, and it's good for a 1st down with a 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down. Now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
And the Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Catch made in stride to a wide-open receiver. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Going to hand this off. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses. They really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen with just a certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The defense showing blitz here. And the back now goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And Indy Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And he'll set up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Hold it. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Kick is good and gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Pressure is coming. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And a sophomore making an impact play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defensive coordinator this week, always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. Defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He pulls in the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That's caught. It's Burns. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And it's caught. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why his team made the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the one moves the ball into the 33. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I love this option call, but the quarterback, I think he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here, he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Rebels will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A completion sets up a second down play. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. First and 10 play coming up. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Great cut there. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Here we go, fourth quarter. Still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
It's a quick grab.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Ball handed off. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the handoff. It tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. You missed it. Field goal, no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Catch made on the out route. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
It's now 2nd down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. DB's backing off from the line now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.